Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about Jupiter sextile or trine the South Node in a natal horoscope. As most of you know, the South Node is associated with what we generally will strongly emphasize or accentuate often in the first half of our lives, and then when we hit about age 30, it becomes somewhat redundant, and we often divert to the North Node, which is connected with the soul's mission or purpose, not necessarily eradicating the South Node energy completely, but merely integrating it at least a little bit with the North Node energy. Now, Jupiter is called the Great Benefic. It's a benign planet. It indicates things that are fortunate, luck, things that are fortuitous, providential, religion, philosophy, profound thinking, the abstract mind. So anyway, to get started, first thing I'll look at with these aspects, obviously sextiles and trines are auspicious, and generally this person may often have their religious viewpoints may often be very they're accepted often by society. They may be very orthodox and conventional, and we look at these aspects, and could also indicate that the person, this could be very fortuitous in terms of the person with the development of their South Node qualities, and this is often perhaps long distance traveling plays a role strongly in this person's life, and what they emphasize in the first half of their life. If the South Node is in the second house, this could be about generating income, accumulating possessions. If it's in say if it's in the sixth house, it could be matters that are pertaining to work, toward their health, and perhaps I guess we could say employment, diet, exercise, fitness, things that are related to the sixth house. Look at these aspects, and if somebody has the South Node sextile or trine Jupiter, obviously this is very, it could be just very beneficial just in general for whatever the person is emphasizing in their life in the first half of their lives more. It could indicate that not just traveling may be positive for this person during that period. It could indicate perhaps through some religion, perhaps their congregation, what they're in the church they're involved in. Perhaps this impacts them very positively. Maybe they meet some connection with this. This could be somebody that maybe through traveling, higher education, this could be someone that may do very well scholastically as far as their higher learning goes, such as vocational school or some kind of collegiate studies. Could even be something in a correspondence course, which may be at home, but what I'm talking about is post-high school, one way or the other. This could be someone through some exploration. Maybe there's positive things that happen in connection with this. Perhaps through some kind of abstract thinking, doing something connected with profound or abstract thought in the first part of their lives. This could be something that affects them positively. But look at this, these aspects, and when you have something that is obviously you have sextiles and trines, it's positive, but as I've stated before, that it's always important to remember that not to get complacent, lackadaisical, or too relaxed when you have a sextile or a trine in aspects in a horoscope. This can often bring positive energy, but you still have to be willing to make the effort to make these things come true that are connected with these aspects. Now, if somebody has Jupiter sextile or trine their south node, they're obviously going to have Jupiter sextile or trine the north node in their horoscope. So this could be something that's a win-win for the whole part of the life as far as this goes, because not only you have a positive aspect for that first 30 years or so, but later on, when fulfilling that mission or purpose in your life, you will have this positive aspect from Jupiter, and it will impact you maybe a little bit differently, because the emphasis will be on the north node house placement and sign as opposed to the south node house placement in sign. So anyway, people, basically, as I've stated, this is very good aspect, but don't obviously there's no assurances with this, because astrology is obviously not a perfect, it's not infallible or perfect. I mean, as I've stated about the stars impelling, but may impel but don't compel, it's not going to necessarily guarantee you're going to be prosperous or affluent having these aspects, but they are very positive and could be very positive in connection with whatever their qualities that you're emphasizing in that first half of your life. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the South Node sextile or trine Jupiter in a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about the South Node in major adverse aspect to Jupiter in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.